This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, there we go. So last class, we have been talking about workflow. Thereafter, we have seen flow, which is also called as interview. The first flow that we have seen was called as a screen flow, a flow where step by step, right, you develop a process where a system defines what action to be taken, right, what action to be taken, right? It defines an action, what action the system should take whenever it encounters or it finds, right? Whenever it encounters or finds, right, a condition trigger and, right, a decision logic is made based on that, it takes what you want to do. Today, we will continue the same, but we will take auto launch flow. Auto launch flow. Now, what is the real-time requirement for this? Auto launch flow is where all the tasks will be done by system automatically without any input. You will not give any input. Without an input, right? For example, deletion. I want to delete certain set of records. You give a condition, it deletes. It don't need to wait for any type of inputs. The way in the screen, you see that, right? Your decisions are completely dependent on input. Your decisions are completely dependent on input, right? Now, to do this, first I will go ahead and I will show you the structure in a programmatical way. Slowly, I'm taking you to the program side. If you don't understand this, don't worry. If you're able to understand 50%, perfect. You're on a right track. If you're not able to understand even 10%, leave it, ignore it. No issues. Okay. I'm just giving a call out in the starting itself. Now, what was our requirement? In opportunity table, right, we want to delete all records, all OPP less than $500. $500 we want to delete. That's what the requirement is. Not delete, we have to take action against all, right? What actions, right? Whichever is less than, right? Whichever records are less than how much? 100. You have to delete. Okay. What should we do the records which are more than 100? More than 100. Any on the top itself, I gave a filter. So I will say 100 to 499 or 100 to 500. What do you want to do? I want to create for all these records, create, right? Let's say job, create a job. Do you need any type of input screen? No. Do you need that? What's your name? What do you want to do? No, I don't need it. I can create an auto flow without input. How will I do that? How will I do that? Question raises, how will I do that? First, I will declare a variable. List. List of what? I will declare a list of opportunity. What is that list called as? OP list. OP equals to, right? I have to declare a container where I have to pull all the data first. I will write an SQL statement or PLSQL statement. Those who know, select star from OPP to opportunity table, opportunity where amount is less than 500, right? I don't need all data. I just need the ID. You know that for deletion ID is required. In the data loader, we have covered that, right? In the data loader, you have seen that for deletion, I need an ID, comma, but I'm not only deleting it, I'm creating a job also. I need name. Select ID comma name from opportunity, right? Those who are not aware of it, don't worry about it. So what this will do, this will pull the data. This is called PLSQL statement, PLSQL or SQL, structured query language. These are database language, whether it's Oracle, whether it's an SQL, right? Whether it's a Microsoft SQL, whether it's a MySQL, we use this language. Select star for employee table. Most of you know this. Those who don't know, select what? ID and name. From where? From opportunity table, right? From opportunity table. Where? Condition. Amount is all. How many records are there? That all will be pulled and it will be stored in where? In OP. What is OP? It's a list of opportunity. Now what I will do is that, right? I have to find how many in this. There could be hundreds, thousands, I don't know. There could be more than one record pulled and stored in OP. In the OP, there could be 50 opportunities. Now all the 50 you have to decide. So what I will do is that, right? I will write a loop for. Those who don't understand, leave it. Those who are from non-programming background, just understand as an English text. For what? For OPPORTUNIT, opportunity. Each opportunity, one by one, I'll pull. From where? From this list. What is the list name? List name is OP. From OP, one record, there could be 100. First record would be taken and it will be called as EO, right? Then what I'll say, I will check if, I will write if condition. If what? This is how we write if, right? Don't worry if you're not able to understand, right? No issues at all. Just read as English as I told you. Else. This is how we write if else statement. If what? If EO, first opportunity, on this container there are 100. You put your hand, take one opportunity out. That one opportunity is called EO. EO. I will say if EO dot amount. Amount is a field. AMOUNT amount is less than 100. Then what you will do? Yes, then delete EO. Delete EO. Else what I will do? Create what? Create job. Actually, this is not the I'm not writing the complete program. Create job. This is for the first record. Like this, system will keep on running this for one after one. Second record will be now pulled and stored in EO. System will say if it's less than 100, delete. If it's not, then create job. Done. Next record. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. EO will be containing each one of the record every time. EO. Each opportunity. It will be copying. This is the way I'll be deleting a record from the table. One by one. First, I will pull the data. This is to pull the data. First step. What I'm doing, right? I'm writing step 1. Step 1. Pull the data. Pull the data. Right? First step, pull the data. Then second, what is that? Step 2. Step 2. Right? What is the step 2? Step 2 is that, right? Analyze one by data one by one. One by one. Next, step 3. Right? Check condition. If less than 100. Yes, delete. Yes, delete. No, create job. These are the steps you have to follow. Step 2, this will be step 3, right? Right? This will be the step that you have to follow. 1 by step 3, step 4, step 5. Everybody clear? Yes, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Right? Those who are from non-programming background, looking it for the first time, right? At least if you read the English line, read this as an English, as a broken English, right? So first, pull the data. Second, now there will be a lot of data, one by one, right? Analyze data one by one. For that, I need a loop. Now check the condition. If it's less than 100, if it's less than 100, yes, then delete. If no, then create job. Same thing I'm going to do now here. Rupam @ of101.com, password CRM1234#. I'm logging to your environment. The first step that I'm going to do is that I will create some dummy data. Right? I have to create a data. Let's go ahead and create some data. Before we start writing all these flows and everything, I right click, open a new tab with an end user screen, right? I click on app manager. I click on view all. I click on the sales module. Once it comes up, there we go, it's coming up. Sales module. My sales module is opening. I click on opportunity. Let me create some dummy data for you. New. What is the opportunity name? Opportunity name is A, right? What is the opportunity, right? Let it be, okay. What is the opportunity in dollar? How much? I will say $21. Close date tomorrow. Probability, need analysis. I'll just save a new. Opportunity A got created. I'm creating another opportunity called B. Amount $87. Everything less than 100 I'm creating. Close date is this. Stage, I will set decision making stage in USD. I click on save and new. Next, right? What? Opportunity is $50 only. Close date 19th. Opportunity probability qualification. Amount USD. Save. Right? Opportunity name C. Total how many opportunities I created? 3 opportunities. A, B, C. A, B, C. All these opportunities are less than 100. Now I'll click on new. I'll click on X amount 325. Close date 20. Stage, need analysis. Amount is in dollars. Click on save and new. Opportunity X got created more than 100. Opportunity Y, I'm creating one more opportunity Y. Amount $423. Closing date 31st, right? USD. Probability of winning, perception analysis 7. The last opportunity I'm creating called as Z. Amount $287, right? Close date, right? 26th. Stage, negotiation and review stage. Amount dollar. Save. ABC are less than 100, whereas XYZ are more than 100. That means when you delete, ABC has to be deleted and system has to create job for XYZ automatically. This has to be done. Our data is ready. Now let's go ahead to the developer screen. I scroll down, look for process automation. Click on flows. Flow, right? Click on new flow button. This time I will select auto launched flow. no trigger. That means manually you have to trigger. No trigger, manually, right? Click on create. We'll talk about it what's manual. Now, first thing, what you have to do. There is no welcome screen, nothing. This is not a front-end process. This is a back-end process I'm creating. This will not have any visibility. It will just run. That's it. Right? You will run and you'll see the output. First step, what we did. Let's go to our notepad. Step 1, pull the data. As per our steps we defined, step 1 is what? Pull the data. So that means get record. I'm dragging and dropping get record. I will say get all OPP less than 500. That's the step I create. You want to write a description, write a description. Which object? I will say OPP, opportunity. I select opportunity. Now, what is the condition? Condition is wherever the amount is less than or equal to 500. Any more conditions? No. Do you want to sort the data? No. But question is that are we doing the right thing? No, wrong. After you pull the data, you have to store somewhere. If you see the step here, pull the data. Now I'm pulling the data. I'm doing this part. But after pulling, where should I store? Somewhere I have to store the data. Do I have any place to store the data? Currently, no. Where is this OP? The container called OP. I have to create a container first, an empty container. On that empty container, I have to pull the data. Whatever the data that I receive, I will put it in this container called OP. Where is the container? Without a container, you started pulling the data. After you receive the data, what you will do with the data? Will you put on your head? No, I require a container, a bag, right? So where is the bag? Where is the container? Wrong. I cut down this step. I closed it. Don't start with get data. First is that we have to create a container. Where can I create a container? Go to manager. There it says new resource. Go to manager. The first step is that create a container. New resource. What is that? I will say create a variable. Is it a constant? Fixed? No. I don't know how many numbers will be there. So it's a variable. Is it a text template, stage, formula? No, it's a variable. What is that? I will say OP. What is that? Container. Description. Variable. Container to hold multiple OPP records. Not one, multiple OPP records. Question is that what type of data will it hold? Text data, number, currency, date, pick list. It will hold record. Allow multiple. Check this box. Otherwise, it will hold single. Allow multiple. Collection. You can see that collection variable. Right? What should hold? Object. Where is the object? It should hold opportunity. OPP. Now, this glass should only accept the data available for input. Yes. But not only input, it should also give for output. We will not only put the data in the glass, we will also take the data out of the glass. So the glass will have, if you don't check this, then what will happen? The glass will be sealed. You cannot take the data out of the glass then. Something like a container, tin container, tin. Then you have to cut the tin and take the oil out of the tin. Right? So I don't want to make my life more complex. Every time, whenever you create a variable, always check both. Available for input, available for output. That means I can put something in, and from the container I can take something out. In and out is possible. I will set done. I have created a container, a variable called as OP. In this OP, I will put all the data that I pull. Now I go to the element manager. I say get record. I drag. I say get all OPP less than $500. Which record you want to get? OPP, opportunity. Right? What is the condition? Wherever the amount is less than equals to 500. There could be more than one. Do you want to sort it? How does it make a difference? Whether you delete the first one, you delete the last one, anyhow, one by one, I'm taking the data out. So it doesn't make any difference. Thank you. I don't need any sorting. Don't waste your time in sorting. Right? Right? Do you want to take only the first record? No, I want all records. Whichever is meeting this criteria, less than 500. Okay. Do you want to automatically store all the fields? Do I really need all the fields? No. In opportunity, there are so many fields are there. There could be 20, 30 fields. Do we need all? No, we just need only 2 fields. What is that? ID and name. I don't need ID, comma, name, comma, fax, comma, phone, comma, stage, comma, this, comma, that, comma. No, I don't need star. Right? Choose the field and let Salesforce do the rest. Why? I will choose and I will do the rest. Right? Don't go by this. This is for the one who doesn't know how to create that variable. But now I showed you how to create the variable. So I'll say choose the field and assign to a variable advance, because I know how to create. My trainer has taught me how to create a variable, which is quite simple. If your trainer would have not told, then you'd have gone by this. Choose the field and let Salesforce do the rest. It will create
So,
a
but
temporary.
in that
It will
case, Salesforce will
create a temporary
automatically.
container. Yes,
Okay.
it will create a temporary variable.
And we can see it, right? I mean,
No, we cannot see that.
okay.
So that's the reason we created our own variable, so that we can see, we can control, we can manage. We have a complete control on this variable then. Okay, I will say choose. Choose the field and assign to a variable. Where is the variable? OP, the one which I just created a few minutes back. Okay, what are the fields you need? ID. Along with ID, do you need anything else? Yes, I need the amount. Why amount? Right? Why amount? I need name, comma, amount. Why amount? Because if the amount is greater than 100, you have to check. Once though if the amount is not there, how will you make a check here? If amount is greater than, so I need amount. Why do you need name? For creating a job. Why do you need ID? For deleting. So that every data that I'm pulling here has an importance. I'm not just pulling, right, comma, stage. Do you need it? No. Comma, probability of winning. Do you need it? No. Comma, pipeline, right, percentage into. I don't need all this data. I want to keep my automatic package lightweight so that it pulls the data lightly. So ID, name, amount I need. So amount I need. What else field you need? I need name. See, one by one I'm selecting. Any more field you need? You can click on it. If no record is written, then return null. Suppose there is no opportunity less than 500. Let's assume. Then what will happen? Rather than keeping that list blank, it will be showing null. So that system will understand that there's nothing inside. On the door itself, I'll put a symbol, stock, no stock. If I don't put it on the door itself, then what will happen? People will knock the container, try to open and see, right? They will take the container, they will ulta the container, they will shake the container, so that if any data is there or not, right? That's the reason I'm saying no. If no record is there, put a label called null, so that, guys, there is no need to take the container, open the container, ulta container, shake the container. Don't do all these things. Already, if there is no data, I'm giving you a symbol called null. Perfect. Everybody understood this step? Each and every line I'm going in a very precise, low manner. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Others, all non-programmers, all topchins, people who are already top, right? For them, everything is easy, I know. Your silence, I will take it as yes. Remember this very well. So if you don't talk, if you don't call, then don't tell me. Right? That's good. Now I click on done. What I just did, I pulled a record. Whenever this process is called start, immediately system will first it will create an OP, then it will go ahead, it will create a variable, and then it will go ahead and see there's a get the data, and it will dump the data in OP. It will get and dump the data in OP. Now what we have to do? Now, what is the next step? One by one data you have to take out. So that's loop. What is a loop? Any step that you're doing again is called loop. Slap this person 10 times. What is that? That's a loop, right? What is the action? Slapping. Slapping is a repetitive action. You're doing it for how many times? 10 times. Same hand, same cheek, same champa, same chai, right? Thadal. One after one. Slapping, right? What are you doing? It's a loop. Your task is being repeated. What task is repeated? Beating task is getting repeated. Here also, there could be one record, there could be 10 records, there could be 100 records. Every record you have to first check. So for every record I have to do, it's a loop. That's the reason I'm saying, right? Analyze one by one. Analyze one by one. Where is the collection? Here is the collection. First to last or last to first? First to last. Done. One by one, first to last. Analyze one by one, from first record to the last record till the time it's over. This will keep on running. This loop will keep on running. Loop will keep on. Now, from this list, whatever I pulled, I stored in that OP. One by one will be pulled by the loop. Loop will pull it one by one. Now I will take a decision. What to do? I will say what to do. What to do? I will say delete. When to delete? Whenever, right? Whenever. OP, whenever. What is the condition? Dot what? Right? No, wrong. Delete. What? Let's see. Single record. OP contains 100 records. So at a time you cannot go ahead and do it for 100. Here it is. Current item from current item. That means first item from analyze one by one. Current one item will be pulled. What field do you want? So analyze one by one dot amount is less than. What happened? Analyze once again. Let me close it. Current from the loop amount, right? Amount, right? Amount. Ooh, what was that I've taken? Right. Let us go ahead. Once again, I'm closing it. Even I'm not seeing what it's doing. Right. Record single one. First data I'm pulling it up. Right. I click here. Right. Do you want from account? No. Campaign? No. I will say amount. That's it. I want to go for this particular record, go to the account, find his billing address. You can do that. If it's Hyderabad, then delete. Like this also you can do. But here I'm directly taking the direct field of an table. Amount is a direct field belongs to the table. Whereas billing city, there is no field called billing city in opportunity. Billing city is a field in account. Whenever you link account to an opportunity, I told you with a bridge, if you remember the relationship From an opportunity, you can go to account, and then there you can get the billing city. Which billing city? You can do that. So I said, if analyze one by one dot amount is less than or equal to 100, then I will say delete. Create. I'll say plus. I'm creating one more, right? Job. Whenever, right? Whenever single, don't take multiple, single, one by one you have to pull. You have to do one by one. First record out of 100 records, you pull the first. So who will pull the first? This analyze. One by one. Don't click on account ID. Don't click on campaign, because opportunity is linked to account, opportunity is linked to campaign, opportunity is linked to price book, opportunity is linked to quote, opportunity is linked to territory, right? It's linked everywhere. I will contact, see that? It's linked everywhere. I will take this amount. Amount is greater than 100. I need not to do less than 100, because while pull, I need not to do less than 500, because while pulling itself only we pull less than 500. So I need not to add one more condition here. Now I said done. I will connect the loop. For each item in the collection, yes. For each item, one by one that I'm pulling, for each item, decide what to do. Now I will say delete record. DLET, delete OPP. When? Use the IDs. Where is the ID? Analyze one by one. Analyze one by one. In that ID is there. One by one. Analyze one by one. Go ahead, connect this. It'll ask you when. We have created two there. Two options we created. Delete. Then I will say create record. What is that? Create job. I'll say job. Job. Right? What is that? Do you want to create one record or multiple record? One record. Right? How to set the record field? Use all the value from this record. No, I will, right? What is that? Already. Okay. So CRET, create JOB job. C job. Perfect. Where is the record? Right? Where is that? So create record from these values. No, I'll take separate resource, my resource. I will choose, right? Job, 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 create job. In the job, there is a name. Where is the name? Where is the name? Right? Where is the name? You have to take the name from where? From one by one. First record, what you pulled, that record name I want. Name. That record name I want. Right? Name, here is that record name. One by one dot name. The first record, one by one it will pulling. Done. Connect this. What is that? Job. Done. See? Now 20 records are there. Loop will pull the first one by one. One record will come here. Here we'll decide whether to delete, whether to create job. Let's assume that we decide to delete. It comes here, it deletes. Then what? Then again you have to go and tell the loop, hey loop, give the second record. Hey loop, give the second record. Similarly, you give the second record. There you decided to do the job. It comes and it ends here. Then again you have to go to the loop. Hey loop, right? I'm going back, right? Able to understand, guys? This is how it's working, right? After, whether you delete, you have to again go to the loop, give the second record, decide what to do. Then third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. Sometime you'll delete, sometime you'll create job. But every time after the task is over, you have to go back to the loop so that it gives another record one by one. and in the decision you decide what to do, right? And then you divide the branch. After that work is over, whether you delete, whether you create, you again have to go back to the loop till the time where for each and every item the loop in the loop it's there. From where the loop is getting data? From the get record. Get record has pulled the data and it's stored in OP. From OP it's taking one by one and it's giving to the decision. Decision is deciding what to do. After it is done, again it's calling the loop. Loop is giving the data to the decision, and this step is continuing again. Clear, everyone? Clear,
Yes. Then
everyone?
how does it end? The null value.
Oh, see, if the loop, if when the loop data is over, it'll end. There's nothing to call, right? The last data is there. It passed here. It
Hmm.
went here, and
Yeah.
it deleted. Then it'll come to the loop. Hey, loop, give the data. Loop will say, sorry, I don't have any data. Okay, thank you.
Yes. Stop automatically. Okay.
It'll stop automatically
Hmm.
because the loop ran out of the data, right? Now you delete it. Next time when you again run the same thing, what will happen? There is no data. That means in the record itself, there will be no data pulled. In the OP itself, no data will be pulled. That means if no data is pulled in the OP, in the loop, it will be blank. If this loop is blank, automatically it says, hey, sorry guys, there's nothing. It will trigger and it will stop immediately. Everybody clear? See, these are robotics. In RP also, you do the similar thing. Almost in the similar things, these are defined process. Whenever you have a defined process, you can create robots like this. You don't need human to do this. You don't need human being to do this. Currently, right? What I will do, I will show you that we are triggering it manually. Human being will trigger it manually. I can put it in a automatic. There's another process where I can call this. Now I click on save. What I will say, AUT auto launched underscore auto launch underscore D delete OPP 500 less LES is less. Oh, right, sorry, non why delete OPP 500 less, because some are deleting, some are not. I click on save. As soon as I click on run, right, let's go to the end user screen. Click on opportunity. See that A, B, C, X, Y, Z. Let me go now. Let me say run. Let me say run. It's running. If there is any error, it will show you. Otherwise, it will show you finished. Finished. Now come to your opportunity and click on opportunity. ABC will be gone. ABC is gone. Go and check your recycle bin. Recycle bin. You'll be able to see ABC there. System deleted it. Similarly, XYZ. Go ahead. You will see that under the hospital management, under the job, you'll be able to see XYZ coming up. There should be a job created called as XYZ. See, XYZ job got created. Whichever is more than 100, system is creating X job. Whichever is less than 100, it's deleting it. Is it doing its job correctly? Yes. Close it. Once again, run. Finished. Because there's nothing in the loop. Now there is no data because already whatever, no, there is a data. What is that? XYZ is there, no? System was able to pull XYZ and it will create once again. Next time you click on job, there will be another XYZ job. Again, second set of XYZ. For deletion, there is nothing because ABC was deleted. But XYZ is still there in opportunity. That is also less than 500. It pulled it. After it pulled it, it went ahead and it created the job. Right? How can I call this now? I told you how to call it. How to call it, I told you. Keep up to the name. Copy this. You can call with the help of a button. You can call with the help of a button. You can call them with the help of a link. Right? Just give me a sec, guys, here. Okay, guys, I'm back. Rupam, how can I trigger this? You can create a button. You can call this with the help of a button. Copy this link. You can call them with the help of a what? Button, link. Rupam, can't I call this every time you create an opportunity? Every time somebody comes and click on an opportunity and click on new opportunity, can I run this job? Yes. Right? Can I run this job? Right? Every time, right, I create an opportunity, when I click on new button, I want this to be called. Can I do that? Yes, guys. You need not to call it separately with a button somewhere. Like I can create an opportunity button and I can click on, right, less than 500 decide. Right? So how? Let's see. Everybody clear with it? I will say activate. I just created this auto launch opportunity 500 less. Remember this. I go back. Now you can call this in any one of the flow. I don't want to delete now. I want to delete. I want to run this job in every. I want to run this job. I want to run this job on 30th of this month. How should I do it? How should I do it? Again, the same thing. Flow.
But okay.
Right? Flow. New flow. You cannot call a flow in workflow. Remember that. I know that you are about to say workflow. Time dependent.
Yeah.
In workflow, you have only 4. What are those?
Okay.
Email, task,
Task
update,
and
outbound.
outbound message. Okay.
You don't have workflow there. That is the reason they have given you, what is that? Schedule trigger flow.
Okay.
Again, the same flow, schedule trigger flow. Click on create. Everything is same. See, auto launched only. Auto launched only. See, here also I can say now, I can go to the manager, I can declare a variable, right? Whatever you have done in auto launch, if you know auto launch, that's enough. Remaining all are same. The only extra is that here you can add a time, set the schedule. When do you want to start it? Fixed it only. Once, daily, weekly. Weekly means if you schedule it for Sunday 10th to run it, let's say that at 12 a.m. And if I say weekly, then every Sunday at 12 a.m. it will keep on running. I don't have a monthly option here. I have only one time, daily, every day, 12 o'clock it will run. Even though it's starting from 10th, from 10th onwards it will start 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 30, 1, 2. It'll, what is the end date? No end date, ever. Ever. No end date, unless until you come and stop it. Weekly, every week it will run. Till when? Ever. Ever. These options were not there in the last batch. Till last batch, we had only 2 options: auto launch flow, screen flow. It is on August 16th, the new features got added called as time-based, schedule-based trigger flow. This all, whatever you're seeing now, it is been added, right? OF100 and OF101 batch, I'm showing you this. In other batch, OF99, this was not there when we were taking the class. When we opened it, that time only in the flows, only 2 flows was seen. Only 2 flows, right? Only 2 flows. Let me go to any old batch and show you the video. This got recently added, right? Okay, I'll show you the video later. First, let's complete this. Weekly. I say, you want to run it weekly? Yes. Choose a object. Optional, not compulsory. I want to run it on opportunity. Opportunity. It's an optional, it says. It's not compulsory, so leave it. Now, here you can start building. Create it, then get the record, then pull the loop, then, right, the same thing. Then, right, delete the record. Same thing, guys. Whatever I built just now, now we already built, no? So we can call subflow. Where is the flow? Our flow is this. What is that? Same label I'll give. Calling a calling less 500 created created few minutes back. Right here, input value, manually assign the variables. No, I don't need. Done. Over. You need not to create from the scratch. This is already we created, right? Whenever you call it, whenever you go ahead and run this, I just press enter. It will again create, right? If you go to the job, it will see again, it will create job. See, finish. Every time you run. So now what I'm doing, I'm scheduling it. October 10, 2000, right? Weekly. Every week this flow will be called. With me? Understood? If not, you can create one new the way I created it. So what will happen? Every week, Sunday, right, at 12 a.m., this, right, all the data which is less than 500 will be pulled. System will decide to delete or to create a job. It will create a job. Monday morning when employee comes in, they will be able to see a lot of jobs created. And they will see that all the opportunities less than 100 got deleted. Every Sunday this will run. Real time, these are important, guys. Right? I want to run on 4th Sunday. I want to run on 5th Sunday of 2022 year, not now. I want to send an happy birthday, happy marriage anniversary, right, message at 2033. Can I do this with this? No. We have a separate process called as schedule apex. Through a programming, yes. Any type of complex, I don't want to run this job this year. I want to run this job in 2029, 9 years from now. Even though I'm there in the office, not there in the office, automatically Salesforce will run this job, right? Vishwajit, not clear with your question. If you can put the question once again, yeah, unmute your mic, ask your question. Anybody has any questions?
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, tell me.
Right now, I am in a current flow. We are making some updation right now here. I built one action, one flow created like less than 500. Suppose I want to add new opportunity. It's less than 500. It's automatically deleted. Yeah, it's inserted inside that the opportunity table, and then it's removed.
Right. Yes. Every week it will remove. Right. Now this week, next Sunday onwards, Monday, anybody can create an opportunity less than 100. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, this job will run. Monday morning, that opportunity will be removed. They can again add, remove. That game can keep on going. Here, it's not blocking the ad, right? It has nothing to do with what you're adding, what you're updating, what you're doing. It's not blocking that. Here, the job is what? Pull the record, whichever is less than. Whenever the job is called, pull the records, whichever is less than 500. Decide less than 100, delete, more than 100, create job. That's it. It is not interfering your insert process. And this is not running every day. This is running only on Sunday. Right?
Yeah.
So I click on save. I have to give a name. I will say weekly cleanups, cleanup and job creations. Click on save. See, activate it. If you activate, then only it will run. Activate, back. We call them as what? Time bound, schedule. Again, I click on new flow. So schedule workflow has nothing. It's the same as auto launch. The only thing extra is that your time is added. Same way, right? As soon as an opportunity is created, or whenever an account is created, I want this to run. I want whenever an account is created, whenever an patient is created, I want this job to be called. Then take record trigger. Launch when a record is created or updated. See, this auto launch flow runs in background. All these are auto launch. This auto launch, this auto launch, this auto launch. Where to create auto launch? Here is the auto launch. If you know this auto launch, you can put them inside the time. You can put them inside here anywhere. So, realistically, you should know auto launch very well. If you know how to create auto launch, you can create a separate auto launch. You can call them in the schedule. You can call them in the record trigger. Now I'm calling by record trigger. Same thing, right? Record is created. Which record is created? When a record is created, record is updated or created. Before or after? After the record is saved, choose the object. Which object? Account, contact, whenever the account is created. What do you want? Right? What do you want? What do you want? Action. So you want to create appointment, group, fees, payment. So that what do you want to do? Because I have taken what? Account. You can say that what you can go to the manager, create a resource, right? Come and get the record. The same thing what we done in the acknowledge flow, you can do that. Edit, right? Sorry, I'll say edit opportunity. Opportunity done. Opportunity done. Right? Opportunity done. Whenever an record is created, right? See, I'm not able to call. If you're not able to call, you know how to create. These are the actions. These are the actions we have, right? On the applicant, what are the actions? On the payment, right? On the patient fees and payments, any action, right? So all these are, you can go ahead and you can create. What do you want to do? On a user, done. What do you want? I want to create a record on the user table. So you can take it. Now you can go ahead and you can form anything. Whenever a record, which record is created or updated? Opportunity. Can I call my flow? No, I'm not able to call a flow. I'm not able to call the auto launch flow which I created a few minutes back. In the schedule I was able to call. Here I was not able to call. If you are not able to call here, that means you have to create a new one again. Rupam, same thing I have to do. Yes. No option. No, there is an option. Already I created a flow. Go back. Leave. I don't want to create again the same thing, right? Declaring a variable. Right? Then there is another option available. Either you create or you go to another option called process builder. Same way, platform event launch. What is this? Whenever any platform event is triggered, what event? It will say if a batch apex, flow execution error, if there is any flow execution error, any error happened in a flow, whichever flow it is, then you can decide, send an email. Any system event, right? Any code failed, any program failed, then what do you want to do? Get the record the way I was doing it. What record you want to get? Then what? Go ahead, decide, then delete those records. You can perform the same thing. This we don't use that much. We are in the real time currently out of this, right? 5 flows we use, right? We use only two, screen and auto launch. We don't even use schedule also, because for schedule, I told you there's a schedule apex. For trigger, I have apex trigger concept, trigger.new, trigger.old, recursive trigger, right? Bulk triggers. I have a trigger concept. Platform, we don't do that, right? So currently these two are only used. If you know how to create auto launch for, remaining all are same. Here it's adding time. Here it's adding if the record is updated or deleted, then follow the task. Here, if any platform event occurs, any error message received by the platform, then do something. That's called as flow. 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 Flow.
So the
Clear,
actions we
everyone?
take are only this create record, update record, and delete record, right? For
That's
these.
it. You don't have any
Yeah.
other actions, right? Do you
Yeah.
have anything? So create,
Mm.
update, delete, retrieve,
Okay.
get. I showed you create yesterday. Today I've showed you get and delete. What is left now? Update.
Update.
Go ahead and update description.
Okay.
We have been doing updated from last couple of days. Update description field. I did it in workflow. I did the same thing where in, right, approval builder also. The same thing is here. Update record. What do you want to update in the record? I want to update the description field. I want to update this field, that field. Go ahead and drag and drop. It's all the same again. Clear? Everyone?
Rupam, we used auto launch,
Yes.
right? So you
Yep.
have taken two conditions. One is which is less than 100, that should be deleted, right? And
Right.
greater than 100 and less than 500, it should be creating a job,
Correct.
right? First of all,
Yes.
yeah, when we were running the auto launch, we have six conditions, that is A, B, C, D, X, Y, Z, right?
Six
In that
data.
A, B, C,
Right.
yeah, six data in
AVC
which A,
already
B,
got deleted. Already got deleted
yeah,
in the first run.
yeah, first run, and it has been in the job, it is like XYZ, right?
Only
Again,
XYZ has
when we
been pulled.
have, yeah,
Right.
in the second time again we have run the auto launch flow, right? And again
Right.
XYZ has been created.
XYZ is right, obviously, because when you run in the opportunity, still XYZ is there, no? So second time
Yeah,
when you run,
so
that is less than. Go ahead.
so
Go ahead.
right now, yeah, right now we have six in job, right? Six data in job. But if we do the same process every weekend, that six
Mhm.
will be adding, right? Six plus six
Right.
plus six, it will
Obviously.
be just going on.
Yes. Going on.
So
That
is
means
there
that
any way to
every
pick only?
from your logic,
Yeah.
right?
So,
See, you're giving
okay.
me this. So from your logic,
Mhm.
what is the logic now? You tell me now. I'm asking you. What should be the
So we
logic?
need only the first three data which we have created, and the recent data should be getting deleted.
So that means get the recent data also in the logic, no? So in your flow,
Yeah, recent
right?
data that should be compared with the previous
Right.
data, and the previous data should be deleted.
So go ahead, compare. No, you have a decision there, right? Go
Okay.
ahead, do
Okay.
it,
Sure.
right?
Yeah, we can use the date also, the
Yeah.
created date maybe.
I said one data, get one more data. No, who is saying
Okay.
get job, get job job? I'm creating get job. What is that? From a job, get the data. Job job. From the job table, also get the data and check whether already there is a ABC or there or not. What is the condition? No condition. Pull all records. All records from the job, you pull it. Right? Store where? Now I don't have a variable, so I'll say choose the field and do the rest. Right? What is the field name? Put what field you want from the job, right? Conditions. I will say get all the job, no conditions. Done. Right? Pull the job. And before you create here, go ahead and check whether the name matches. If matches, don't create. Right? So go ahead.
Okay.
Right from here, one record, put it here in the loop. Loop takes more than one. Who said that loop will take only one? You are taking the opportunity, you're calling the job also. From the job, now compare, decide one record will come, check whether the name and name matches. If yes, then what? Right? Create one more line and say do nothing. Complete is your
Okay. Sure.
world, right? You can do anything in this now. Right? My work
Okay.
to
Thank
show
you.
you how it works. Now your work is to build the logic as per business requirement. Right? Got it?
Yeah. Yeah. So basically
Yeah,
the workflow is for how the record flows from one user to another user, maybe, and yeah, right, email alert
Hmm.
and task and
Workflow
outbound
is good.
messages. Yeah.
You use work. See, I'll tell you where to use what. Whenever you want to send an automatic email, whenever you want to update a field based on a condition, we use workflow,
Ah, okay.
right? Approval is approval. You know that. That's a separate standalone. Here,
Right.
whenever you want to delete a record, right, automatically at a certain interval of time,
Correct.
right,
Yeah.
then you use auto launch. Whenever you want some processing, processing,
Mm-hmm.
back end processing, we use auto launched. Whenever you
Mm.
want, right, front end processing using an user input, we use screen flow.
Okay. Mm.
User will input the data, based on that system will decide. It's a front end processing called
Mm.
screen flow. Back end processing called as auto launch flow. In auto launch, there are three types again. Auto launch itself, schedule, right, trigger, and event.
Mm.
It supports three. So all are same, all are auto launch, right?
Okay.
You can, if you create an auto launch, then you have to call it manually. Then you have to create a button and call it, or else you have to create a process flow and call it, or else you have to put it inside it inside a future, right? Schedule one, and you have to call it, right? This is whatever I created auto launch. This is whenever I run it, then only. How can I run it? I can call it in the schedule, right? So I'm going back, leave. I'm not making any changes. This will not run unless until you run it manually. How can I run this manually? Create a button. Yesterday I called this screen flow through a button, through a tab. This can be also be called through a screen flow and a tab, but in real time, do you do that? No. Where do you call it? We call it in the next automation called as process builder, which is the BAP of, father of, master of, godfather of all the automation. Finally, right here, everything will connect. Approval, you see that automatically you have to submit. Yes, approval. I created approval process, but somebody has to automatically submit. I created deleted process. Now, just now, auto launch to delete or create job. How this has to be called? Through a right process. Before we come to the process, can you see there a ghanta, a bell, right? A bell icon with number 7 on my screen. Can you see? Yeah, everyone. I click on it. It's a notification. Approval of the patient approved, right? Rejected, notifications. In your mobile phone, you get a notification. Same thing, right? We will do. Same thing. What is that? So many tabs are open, guys. I'll close everything. Right? Okay, there we go. Right? First, let us go ahead and build notification. First, we'll build before we come to this. One more notification builder. What this notification builder will do? It will help you to pass any message in this notification area. In a mobile phone, it will come as a notification if you are using a Salesforce one. If you're using a Salesforce through a web version, in that case, you will get a notification here in this list of notification. I want to push saying that delete it. All the 3 items deleted, right? Email sent, approval submitted. I want a notification, right? Oh, thank you. Mark all as read. Close it. Next time, mark all as read. It should be going away, all right? So notifications. Yeah, I want to push it. To do that, you will say custom notification. I will create a notification channel. New. I will say my notification. My notifications. Only for desktop? No, even for mobile also. Click on save. Done. We have created a channel. Through this channel, I will push the notification. Currently, notification delivery settings. Currently, right, for approval, there is a notification enabled. That's the reason you're able to see. For chatter, there is a notification. For reports, your reports got ran, your dashboard is updated. You don't want notifications, stop it, edit, right, and say that I don't want reports notification, don't show me. Uncheck, check, your wish. So these are for existing default Salesforce. I created my own notification called as my notification. Now I will go to my automation. I will click on the father of all the automation, right? So here the Amitabh Bachchan comes, right? I will say create new process name, OPP, opportunity automation, AUTOMAT, automation process OPP, opportunity, right? When the process starts, whenever a record changes, invoked by another process, no, I will say whenever the record changes, whether created or edited, right? It gives you a flow chart. Add, remember that here, very careful, right? Once you hit save, you cannot change it. For example, I say OPP, I select opportunity. When the record is created or when record is created, edited, I click on save. Once I click on save, I can't change this opportunity now. Oh shit, I made a mistake. It should be account. Go, Goa, gone. You cannot change it. Be careful. You have to delete this and create a new one. Now, what is the condition? Condition name is VIP OPP. Whenever a condition is met or formula, you can write a formula. I will say condition, no criteria, everything. I'll say condition. What is that? Whenever the amount, right? Okay. Amount. Now there's a problem. Okay. Whenever the amount, AM, whenever the amount, choose what? Greater than currency $10. $10 I'm taking because my auto launch flows are less than 100. $10. You can add multiple condition and or. I will click on save. VIP opportunity. Any opportunity which is more than $10 is called VIP opportunity. Immediate action. What do you want to do? Here we go. You have everything. Call an Apex program, which will start from Monday. Create a record. You know, you will say create job. Create APPLICANT. Create operations. Create operation. You can do anything. Find what? Create operation. OPP. Create operation. Oh, OPE. Create operation. Operation name equals to system created. Something. Save. Save. What happened? Do you have a meeting now? In 15 minutes. I have a meeting. Okay, fine. Create operation. Add. Next. Email alert. Send a welcome email. In opportunity, you should have a template. Call a flow. We just created, you remember? What is that? Less than 500. What was that flow that we created? Here it is. Fow2 launched flow 500 less. See? Save. Any opportunity created or edited, immediately system will create an operation. It will call the auto launch flow, the one which we created. Plus, what else you want to do? Post in a chatter. Hooray, we created an opportunity. Called another process, the way I'm creating a process. Create quick action. If you remember that we created some quick action, global actions we created. You remember, right? Quick actions, right? Object base. So whatever the quick actions you created, it can be seen here. Quick We might have created in payment or somewhere we might have created. I don't remember that. All right, payment or in the patient, somewhere we created quick actions. You can call them cube. I'll talk about it in the last. Right, send custom notification. What is that? Right, notify. What is the notification? I just created a notification called my notification few seconds back here. Who should be receiving the notification? Users, owners, group, queue, owner. Queue. Which queue? Right? Which queue? An opportunity, if there is any queue, is there? No, we didn't create any queue in opportunity. I will say find a queue. You can go ahead and you can find a queue. HYD, if any queue name you have to give. Queue we created. No, find group. We created some group, right? HYD escalation or Hyderabad Fun Club. Okay. Send a mail, send a notification to all. What is the title? HURRA. Hooray! HURRUI. Hooray! New VIP opportunity created. This is the title. What is the message body? Now you can type. And that is exactly what you will see in this notification area. New OPP CREAT created worth. I want the amount. Find the field. Which field? Amount field. From where it is? Right, closed. You can directly take from here. Amount. Name. Right, it should have been in the top itself. Amount. Here it is. Choose. Worth. Automatically the amount will be taken. Save. I created a notification. Whenever I activate it, if I create a new opportunity less than more than this, immediately one notification will come here. Hooray! A notification will come here automatically. Plus. Next. What else? You see that? Submit for approval. What is that? Approval submission. Approval submission. What approval process? Not default, specific. Where is that? We created VIP deal. See, we created an approval process with a jump wizard. If you remember, in opportunity I created with a jump wizard. In patient I created with a standard. That is there. Right there we gave a criteria. What was our entry criteria there? More than 3 lakhs or something. I will say skip the criteria. Remove that criteria and take it here. Entry criteria is removed now. Right. Submitter, current user, submission comment. How does the user will know that I didn't submitted it? SU system submitted. So that approver, whoever user will say, oh, it was submitted by system. One comment. Save. See, so many things you can do this. You can call a flow. You can automatically submit an approval.
So
Yes.
in real time, this approval is used in process builder only, right?
Right. That's
Because
correct.
I
We
was
create there.
wondering
We
that
use here.
user can bypass it, if it is
I know
in
that.
button. Yeah.
If it's a button, then he will never even click on submit.
Yeah.
So now
Okay.
you can see that with a process builder. That's the reason I told you it's the father of all the tools. Whatever we learned, right? You can see that sending email, it's a workflow. It's available here also, right? I say add action, send a email, create a record, right? Update record. See, you can update a description. UPDA, UPDAT, update DSC description. What do you want to update? Select the opportunity, right? Select the record related only opportunity, right? Select the opportunity record that started your process. Choose. System will ask you which field name, description. What do you want to update? I want to update with, right? Process builder triggered. Whatever the message you want to type. See, I say okay. You can give a condition here only when if it's more than 100, right? There was a condition, guys, if you have observed. This was not there in the workflow. What is that? Update UPDSC. What record? I will say opportunity record. Choose. Here there was a condition. Update record meet all conditions. You can give a condition first saying that only when the amount is greater than, right, amount is greater than 20 lakhs, greater than currency 10 lakhs, let's say that. Then only update the field description. Then only update the field description. This was not there in workflow. In workflow, it was doing for all the records. Here, you can conditional based updating a field. Conditional based updating a field. These are all work of an admin. In real time, these are all the work of an admin, not a developer. Admin is also a developer, you can say that. Non-programming development is a part of admin. Right? You can
We cannot
create
choose
like
the
this.
currency type here, right? It will take the default.
Right. It's taking the default. You can go ahead and you can say formula, or you can say, right, a field reference. Let's see what field reference. Does it give a currency formula? No. Then you have to go ahead and we have to do with a formula. Then take a formula and they say if the currency is, if currency underscore C is equal to, the system variables are there. Which field you want to take? Right, you can go ahead, you can take the fields from here. Right, fields, currency field. If the currency is dollar, then what? If the currency is this, right? See, I can take it.
Yeah.
So from here you have to take, right? So you have to write a formula then if you want to have a multiple currency. Otherwise, directly take currency. It will, for which currency? Whatever, all the local, it will take for all the currencies. $500, 500 rupee, it will do for it. It's only a 500. It will not convert. But if you want, then take a formula and then say if currency equals to dollar, then 50. Else, if INR, then 2,500. Let's say $50 is the conversion rate. 50 to 50 to 2,500. So then you have to write a formula based. They need to write a formula based. That's the reason they have given you formula. Because in this, if the currency is given, there could be long list of currency, right? Coca-Cola is there in every country of the world. So here there's a long list of currency has to be there. So that's the reason they give a formula. Go ahead, you build your own formula. Last one, which I stopped, was cube. Cube is a paid cube. QUIP. Cube is to create, right, immediate Word document, Excel document, right? You can create anything. It's a Salesforce additional package where you can go ahead and you can create documents. You can create Word, Excel, PowerPoint, right? From automatically from the Salesforce, you can create, for example, opportunity. I want that in a Word, export it in a Word. How can I do that? Create a new document. So that edit a document, send a message in a document, all document. Create a chat. Cube also helps in chatting software. Mostly it is documents. This is the paid service. Create a document, right? One Word will be created with all the opportunity fields, with all the opportunity data, right? You can create a Word document, right? You can create a Word document. Name, phone, right? Amount, product. I want a Word document to be created. How can you do that? With the help of a cube. Cube helps that. Cube. Create a new document. Right, here it is. Document title. You can give a title. Document body. This is nothing but the body. Right, name. So automatically a word will be created with the help of a name. Field reference. Take a field. Find a field. What field? Opportunity field. Right, what field? Amount field, name field, everything will be there. name, choose, right? Choose. See, document. I'm creating this document content. You can go ahead and you can start creating anything, right? Any documents here. That's called Cube. Cube is a paid services in Salesforce. Cube is a paid services in Salesforce. I remove this. If you want to do more research on Cube, right? If you want to do more research on Cube, please go to the Cube website or click on setup. Wait, I'll show you. It's a paid, it's not free, guys. QUIP, Cube. QUIP, Cube. Here it is, feature setting, Cube. In setting also it's there, Cube. Set up a Cube to chat, collaborate on documents, spreadsheet. You have to download, try for free, right? You have to download a connection, Cube. You can create a document. If you have it's an external, it's a Cube, right? You have to have a Cube site. You should create a company site to connect a Cube, right? And these are not free, these are paid. Learn more about Cube. System will take you what is a Cube and how it works. Watch a demo, try for free, right? You can go out, what is a Cube? It will create a Word document from here. Your opportunity immediately create one Word document, one text document out of it. Like this, it will create a text documents. So whichever company needs to create a Word file from Salesforce, they can use Cube. We call them as Cube. Not that it's not that mostly used, right? But in case company wants, then you have to pay separate money for Cube. Suppose it. Same way, okay, that's good. You can do it here. Can I have a future actions? No, immediate. If that condition not satisfied, then what? After this is done, right? These get automatically saved. You just need to activate it. Over. Once activated, next time, whenever you create an opportunity, all these things will happen. It'll, right? Immediately it will go ahead and trigger. It will notify, right? It will submit for approval, right? Let's do this. Let's see whether it works or not. But you have a time to do it. So I go to the end user screen. View all, right? Sales. Come to the process builder, activate it. Yes. Back to setup. I click on process builder. I see one process. I see it's active. Perfect. I come here. I click on opportunity. I'll keep on opportunity. Discovery session. This guy is killing me. Discovery session. New. Right? So I'm creating an opportunity called M. How much is the amount? Amount is, right? Amount is 356. Close date. Thus, probable stage, need analysis. Right? I click on, oh, not INR, I'll say ISUSD. I click on save. Saving, 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 saving. Right? It takes time. I should get a notification here immediately. It will take time for it for activation. Right? Everything that is defined is done here. Right? I click on setup. Right? App manager. See whether our what, right? Apollo, our job got created or not. A job called as whatever I created got created or not. I click on job. I just created what? M, no? Did I created M? Yes. See, X, Y, Z, M. M is also pulled. I just created M. MNOP. M I created. It created again the same set. It called that flow. Right? Notification, it has to come here. Right? it will take time, right? If submission approval was required, it would have submitted in the approval matrix. Now create something with 2 lakh, submit, it will say automatically submit approval, because our process builder is running this all. Whatever you define in the process builder, those are here. So it will run this, it will notify, it will do an approval, it will update the description, it will update the description and the opportunity also. Clear now, guys, everyone? So today we have seen all the flows, auto launch flow and use of auto launch flow. Then we have seen the process builder. That's the end of your automation. By now, you should be able to do almost every kind of automation you should be able to do, right? Every kind of operation, right? So that the description also got updated. Process builder triggered. You should be in a position to do this.
Mr. Rupam, I had a question regarding the send action.
Tell me.
Yeah, what is the send action and how it is used in approval process, it says, but how I couldn't find.
Which send option?
Not send action. It's with the workflow action, email, task, field update, and send action is
send message. Send outbound message you're talking about?
no, send action.
Oh, send actions. Okay, send actions. Definitely, I'll show you. Don't worry. Right?
Okay.
How the send can be done. So whatever is remaining, we'll see tomorrow. Day after tomorrow, we will check it out. All your, what are the interview perspective, your roles and responsibility template, right? Right. So that's it for today.
Okay.
I have a meeting now, right? I just need to move. So we will meet tomorrow, right? Any questions?
No. Thank you, Mr. Rupam.
Hey, bye-bye.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Rup.
Hey,
Thank you, Rupam.
thanks everyone. Bye-bye. Take care. Right.
Thank you.